Business is a lot of common sense. It's a lot of common sense. It's going from A to B to C to D and moving along, okay? It's not that much rocket science. It's more of like giving yourself like a fair shot to earn some money and by working hard.
Favorite part of the class, well, the speakers, of course. I love the speakers. It is what it is. The speakers that come from different industries that come to Ted's class, explain what they do, how they made it up to where they are. And my favorite speaker was Paul Heyman.
If you walk in thinking you know what you're doing, you walk out of the room because you don't. And that's the beauty of being an entrepreneur. You take risks. You live in an apartment building, you go, ooh, look at that garage, man. They make so much money in that garage. But you know, if I offered a car wash in that garage, I could charge $30 because it's convenient and people would say, yeah, 30 bucks, what the hell, I'm going to spend it on the steakhouse anyway. That's what an entrepreneur does. He creates opportunity. He buys into a business that he says I can do it better, or she, by the way. No disrespect towards the ladies.
As far as the speakers being interesting, that's what I didn't think was, you know, that I would be really caught up with it. Like Julie, you know, the woman who did her promotional products, like she was my inspiration also.
Number one, hire people who know things that you don't know and take a risk and invest in good people early on. When you develop your marketing and you think about your brand and what your brand means and what your logo is going to look like, think about what you want your company to feel like, to smell like, to look like, and put all of that energy into developing the brand.
The fact that he brought such, what's the word, outstanding speakers, I was like, wow, it's really good to hear from people who actually experience in the field that they're doing. I liked, what's her name, Miss Nancy Ann Kowitz.
I talk about the elevator pitch. I'm sure you've all heard of an elevator pitch. And as an entrepreneur, it's so important to have one of these because you're going in, you're looking for investors, let's say, or you just did a cocktail party and people need to know what you do. Write down, just make it 6 words, make it 12 words, something about who you are and what you aspire to.
When you hear these successful people, you're like, wow, how did they get so big? And just knowing that they weren't big, like this big all the time, just makes me feel more confident in myself.
As an entrepreneur, your brain never turns off. And this is a decision you have to make when you go out and decide to have your own business because it's yours. And every thought is another dollar in your pocket. Every great idea is another dollar in your pocket if you implement it.
Do what you enjoy. Don't go into something that you find a grudging thing to do every day. Have good ethics, and a little ambition can't hurt.
You know, like the buying process. We went out to the fashion district to buy jewelry. It reminded me of how easily, you know, somebody could become financially independent by knowing the buying process, knowing what sells and reselling, you know, whatever product that you buy. It gives you a leg up.
When you're coming down here, it's very overwhelming. You see all of this stuff. It gets actually even more overwhelming when you start looking upstairs. So I want you to take note, it's not only down here, and probably the guys up there will charge less money because their rent is less. Build glass bracelets always do very, very well, but they break so easy. Not bad, not bad. Not bad.
I hated school from the day I started school, and here I can't wait to get to class. It doesn't feel like I'm coming to school, it doesn't feel like I'm coming to college, or I have to do homework. I enjoy doing homework. It doesn't feel like homework.
Let's put 3 racks right here, then we're gonna put up that other big monster rack.
Let's make some money. The experience that it gives you, you know, every time you get up there, it's not the same person telling you their experiences. It's always a different person. So I mean, there's a lot to hear. You know, it's a good experience. And the selling is great again.
Right. You're selling stuff.
Are
you taking an entrepreneurial internship?
Yes, this is it.
Wicked. I love to shop, so this is really
He's the one that. But it's like this, look. Yeah.
That person is my daughter. She's very fussy. Thank you.
Nice plastics in this year. Definitely a nice look. Nice look. That's my Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, nice. How much is this right? Oh, you didn't know I took it one here either, did you? That disappeared fast, didn't it? You must watch the stuff, okay? It's important, okay? As we're doing things, you know?
I would recommend this to anyone. If you're thinking about, being an entrepreneur, working for yourself, this is the class to do it. So, take the opportunity.
Congratulations. Every graduation is an exciting event, as is this one. What you get from us is the intellectual aspect of it, intellectual stimulation. He gives you both intellectual and physical stimulation.
It's great for our program, business program, to have this, Teddy Bovis program, because it provides hands-on, provides an opportunity for you to apply the knowledge that you get in classes. I mean, Teddy's an entrepreneur. I mean, I'm a straight professor. Now he's an entrepreneur and a professor. So you can only get this kind of knowledge through someone like Ted.
Presented to Ted Leibowitz, the task of an excellent professor is to stimulate apparently ordinary people to unusual effort. The tough problem is not in identifying winners, it is in making winners out of ordinary people. Thank you for seeing the winners in us all. From everybody.
I've never been in a room filled of so many inspirational people in my life. You're just in for the biggest change of your life. This definitely was a landmark in my life that I must say that after today, my life has changed from graduating from this course.